Hello everybody, weebrabbit here, and welcome back to our LP of Shantae and the Seven Sirens. In the previous part, as some of you might remember, we went and we defeated the Coral Mine, and then after that, we got the that little quest from the guy with the glasses where he wanted us to get the 5 mermaid shells, so we went all over the place underground to collect those, gave him that, got the lucky amulet, and one of the last things we did right before we ended off is that we finally came back here to Tree Town, gave the lucky amulet to Vera, and she gave us our second transformation fusion dance thing, which is the refresh dance, and we got to use that in her room. Apparently it gives us back health and it revives things in the environment, so that was pretty interesting. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. Before that, of course, Terrific is here. Say hello.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Terrific here, and yeah, no, I'm gonna say this real quick. If you guys ever need to look into any type of like antivirus software, do not use Norton. I used Norton for I think like since 2019. I don't know, because like I've always heard like, oh, you don't need it, you know, Windows Defender and computer savviness, not doing anything stupid will get you through. But I was like, well, just in case for the extra protection, because there are just scummy people out there. So I'll like, I'll get Norton. I'll try it out. It was a mistake. When they say that it is a resource hog, it is a literal resource hog. Like, look, I don't have the best, gaming laptop out here, but it is a decent enough quality, and I'm talking about my computer heavily slowed down when I had Norton, and I noticed it, and I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe it's because, my hard drive is getting full, so maybe that's the problem. But no, that wasn't it. And I'm
it was literally Norton messing everything up.
Yes, because like, oh my gosh, like just all the like background programs that it's running for like scanning and this, and it doesn't even work. I mean, like the stuff that it flags is just like when I play like Pokemon fan games, sometimes it'll flag some of those files, which are completely harmless, but yeah, it just overreacts to it. And then what was I gonna say? And then and like with booting up, before my computer could boot up in like maybe a minute or 2 and it'd be fine and I could just jump into whatever I was doing. But when I had it, I kid you not, and I looked it up and other people had this happen too, it would take like sometimes like 30 minutes for my computer to fully boot. So, and by that I mean, I turn on my computer, I log in, and then let's say I try to open up I don't know, Discord or Steam, for example. It would take like 20 to 30 minutes for it to load up, just because of the initialization that my computer's doing because of Norton. And so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm just gonna uninstall it. I uninstalled it. I mean, thankfully, like my subscription was gonna renew anyway, and I had it on autopay, but I had to get a new credit card, and I never updated it for Norton. So I was like, oh, enter your new account stuff so that your payment can go through. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna say screw it. And sure enough, I did. I completely uninstalled it, and it left ghost files. So when I would boot up my computer, even though it said that it completely uninstalled everything, it would still give a little pop-up for Norton and say, hey, your computer doesn't have the latest version. So I had to go through it. I completely wiped out anything with the name Norton from my computer. So we are good to go now.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a big hassle. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, when they say that Norton is a virus in and of itself, they're not joking. It literally is.
That's crazy. What I wanted to say is that off camera, between the last episode and this one, ran around a bit and got as far as here, did the refresh here, and that's what it looks like. You can refresh these little plants that we've seen around, and this one dropped a nugget. But yeah, that's, if I remember correctly, they drop they drop gems and nuggets and all sorts of interesting stuff, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The other thing I did is that I want to tell the audience is that as I was, running around, I also upgraded. People might notice that we have an extra heart. Before we only had 4, now we have 5. That's because we had collected a few of the heart squids, right? And so I went and talked to the heart squid smith or whatever her name is, and now we have 5 hearts. So upgraded that a little bit, and I'm trying to get past all these enemies. So upgraded, a heart, ran around collecting some money, purchased the, what was it called? Purchased the 2nd level of the, this little shield thing, right? This one says that it actually reflects attacks. That's pretty cool. And besides that, yeah, just kind of ran around and fought enemies and got some of these health items. Remember before we were like really low on health items? So we got some good health items, upgraded the shield, got an extra heart, and the cards. Got some cards, because now we have the mermaid one that we don't really have a swim power right now, but it says swim with super speed, which will be useful when we get there. We got this one that it says it gives us a healing boost when we eat something. Got this one that it apparently gives us like a little increase to our climbing speed. This one, which is really interesting, maybe we'll apply it later. It says use your hair whip to convert red gems into hearts. That could be useful, because if we need hearts, it's like, oh, just convert some of the the money into hearts. So that could be useful. So quite a few little collectibles here and there, quite a few hearts and stuff. So did a bit off camera, right? So that's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. Yeah, and then basically, as you can see, I could have probably warped, in this direction, but I wanted to come over here manually. Because I was going to say, let's see if anything changed when it comes to the people, right? Let's talk to some of the people, see if anything changed in the environment. She says, you smell like beach day. Okay, then. That's kind of a weird one. The mayor promised us a new show, but I don't know. Monkey on saddle riding small dog must not be my thing. What? How can you not want to watch a monkey ride a small dog? That's crazy talk. What's wrong with you? Can you believe that, man? He has no joy in life.
Yeah, I know, man.
All right. Yeah, I want to see if I can get the little dialogue where it's like, oh, they talk about selling the bathwater, but I don't see it. It says, don't tell no one, but I sold my card collection to some dudes from Armor Town. All but one card. The most rarest one. I'll trade to you for nuggets. So remember how I said, I got a nugget from that little plant bird vibe. So I think we have the 5 now. Yeah, let's see. Let's try it. All right, let's see what they got. You gave nuggets. Water Lily Siren Monster card. Very cool. The card is yours, boyo. That is a super rare, ultra serious monster card. Equip that pup on the subscreen. Wait, there's another nugget trading monster card collector on this island who owns a lizard and is a girl? Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't know if they mean me or if there's like literally someone we haven't met yet, but it's like referencing them. But yeah, you can even get the bosses. So this is a really good one. It says hair whip attacks deal even more damage than before. So yeah, we're gonna put that instead of. We could probably get rid of the attract one. I think it's fine, So there we go. So better hair whip. Awesome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So super worth talking to people. There's no way off this island for now. Guess I'll just try to have fun in the meantime. What happened to that zombie genie? Yeah, we don't know, right? She got kidnapped, so. My voice hurts. She says that she keeps yelling. Look at her. That's great. Sometimes water goes stagnant. Eventually, it can become even poisonous. Is there really no way to purify it? So that seems like that's a little bit of a hint right there. All right, let me just talk to this kid right here. The old man on the beach. He snores with his mouth wide open. The mommy seagull likes to feed him. Large fans on the beach. What is their purpose? Perhaps we aren't meant to know. And then final person, I worry for those scientists in the metal fish. To travel so deep into the unknown. All right. So what I was going to ask as we, make our way, I'll show the map real quick. Wrong button. The map says that we have to go all the way over here to the right. So that's where we're going to head. as I head over there, I was gonna say, so now that you have, freed your computer up from the virus known as Norton, and you got some of your power back, what are you gonna do with all this newfound power?
Well, now that my computer's completely virus free, I'm going to check out some of my favorite websites where I can find, stepbrothers helping out their stepsisters.
Nice, very nice. I'm sure that's gonna go lovely, and it's not gonna affect your computer at all.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, in fact, it'll even show me like notifications when it says that beautiful women in my area want to meet me, and I'm like, you know what? I like to be around some beautiful women, so I click it, and then it asks me for a lot of permissions, and I figure, well, I mean, if I want to meet these people, I need to make sure it goes smoothly, so I just allow everything, and so far it's been working out pretty well.
You know what? That's good. I see no downside to any of what you just described.
Yeah, and I mean, I have noticed that like sometimes my checking account is a little lower than I expected, but I figured that it's just, I just forgot how much was in there.
I'm pretty sure it's
probably some subscription service that I just forgot to cancel.
I'm pretty sure it's a coincidence. I wouldn't worry. But anyway, yeah, you should keep taking advantage of all of the... so as you can notice, I did another one of the little plants right here, brought it back to life.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I wouldn't worry. I think, you should keep doing what you're doing, and there's no downside,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, in fact, it even gives me this medicine. It'll show me notifications for this medicine that'll make me be like some guy named Ron Jeremy. And I think I've recognized that name. I think he's like an athlete or something. So like, I want to be buff like him. So I signed up for those too.
I think that is an athlete. I think that sounds very familiar.
Yeah,
he's definitely somebody who scores a lot. I can tell from the name.
Yeah, and I think he has like a lot of stamina too. So I figure, you know what? I want stamina like that.
Nice. Yeah, I see no downside to any of this. It sounds like life is going good ever since you got rid of that terrible, Norton.
Yeah. But how
sounds like life is good. Well, I mean, I can't
Yeah.
boast. I'm not doing like as well as you are, but life's okay.
Well, I mean, you can try.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're almost where we need to go. Real quick, since you're asking how I'm doing,
Yeah.
so things have been going pretty. What am I supposed to do here? Hold on. So things have been going pretty well. Currently, as of this recording, my channel has been growing in subs. Actually, I'm actually right now at Garner Hertzwood. It's actually at 424. So I've been gaining some subscribers here and there. It's been pretty cool. So gained some subs. I'm at 424.
Yeah.
And I tried something new, which I had done like a while ago, but then I kind of like stopped because I didn't really know how to like do it, and like I don't know, I just didn't really have the motivation at the time. Yeah. But I started doing a few shorts here and there, like the little YouTube shorts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because what I had done before YouTube shorts, I had tried to make like some of that short content on I had tried making that short content on TikTok, right? But it just didn't look right. It looks like it wasn't really getting attention, this and that. And I will finish that thought in a moment. Let's talk to this guy real quick. Snore. So sleepy. Please no waking. Not feeling refreshed yet. All right, so that's our cue to refresh this man. There you go. He's feeling, look at that. He's feeling chipper. He's like, oh, what was that just now, my good sir or madam? I'm so completely awake. I feel like water skiing on a baby's bicycle straight to the stars. Wee-hoo. Oh, 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐿. How long have the lads and lass been down there? I got to run the winch and haul them up now. So some people might have died underwater because he wouldn't let them up. So that's nice to know.
Oh man, that's morbid.
Yeah, so he's like, not later, lickety split. On the double, do not pass Joe, do not collect rent as they say, stand back. All right, so he's finally gonna let these people up. They might have been like dead for like, hours now, maybe even days. Is anybody coming out? It says, why don't you get in there and see if the lads and lass are the right selves, or if they're all waterlogged and jellified limey skeletons. Oh boy, I hope they're fine. It'll be your fault for not waking me up sooner. Wow. You just like push responsibility to us. If they're dead, it's our fault, huh? All right, before I go in there, real quick, what I was gonna say is, so I started doing some YouTube shorts based on some clips from, Legend Jonathan and I did like a thing about the Nintendo Direct, the finale, because we finished Princess Peach Showtime, which I'll, mention in a moment. And yeah, those little shorts have been doing fine. It looks like I've gained some subscribers from that. Like it's gained attention on the channel, so it's been pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so they're alive. Hey, this guy's here, which is kind of funny because we saw him underground in a different spot. So how did he get back in the submarine? Not really sure how that happened.
Oof.
All right, so we saw her before. She's the one that gave us the first fusion stone. She says, look who it is.
Welcome aboard the metal fish.
Oh, yeah, she said that herself. It says, as I mentioned before, our mission is to learn everything we can about the sunken city. Everyone says we're crazy, that the lower levels are cursed, evil monsters, blah, blah, blah. But we say no to conventional wisdom. Let us descend to a place where wisdom is without meaning, to the very bottom of the food chain. Want to see what's down there? Okay, so not yet. Let's talk to everybody else. He says, we meet again. Those nice folks are my fellow scientists. So glad you could join us. We were just about to take the metal fish even deeper. All right, and then last guy. He says, hello there. Did we return to the surface already? Or is my depth gauge busted? All right, looks like that's all there is to say. So, looks like we're going down, down. It looks like we're using their thing to get there, though, instead of going ourselves. So that's interesting. All right, so let's go down. All right, take a deep breath. Metal fish going down. Cool, so as that's happening, yeah, so the channels are going pretty good. Pretty happy about that. Stuff has been pretty chill. Nothing to complain about. Going back to the Princess Peach Showtime thing real quick. That game, I have mixed feelings about it. Like, it's fun, but there's definitely some issues. So I'll mention that in a moment. So she says,
Are you sure this thing is safe? Relax.
She's like, of course, there's nothing to worry about. If we were in any danger at all, the proximity alarm would tell us.
What's that noise?
Of course, right? Right, as they mention it.
Yep. So anime.
She's like, it's just a proximity alarm. Nothing to worry about. Sit back and relax. Oh boy. I was hoping she would actually yell that out. She's like, I'm not relaxed anymore. Like, take it easy. This is just water. Water is the sailor's best friend. It's just stopping by to say hello. That's all. And she's like, and that howling noise? Merely one of nature's creatures, the bounty of the sea, coming to pay its respects. With a friendly, metal creaking, hull crushing, just for fun hug. And she's like, tell it to go away. And then like, ellipses. Ellipses some more. Ellipses some more. And she's like, we're dead, aren't we? Pretty much. Yeah, I wish she would voice every line though. It's so awkward how some lines she voices, some she doesn't. But yeah. I love when we get the voice lines. It's pretty fun just hearing her yell at the top of her lungs. It's awesome. She's like, oh, I know. We could electrify the outer hull. Maybe that will scare the beastie off. She's like, wouldn't that fry us too? One way to find out.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's water inside. I'm pretty sure that's gonna kill us. No. She's like, huh, the shaking stopped. I had a feeling that might do the trick. Yeah, so we're safe. Luckily, we lived. Next stop, the ocean floor. All right, so I wonder if that will come back later, whatever was attacking us, right? Is that just the one and done, or will that come back later? I guess we'll have to wait and see.
It'll come back in the credits.
Right? Just it's like a stinger for like the next game somehow. Like, what? Really?
Yes.
This is it.
All right, she's like, here we are. And no worst for the wear. If you say so. Anytime you like to return to the surface, we'll be here. But for now, be a deer and check the hull for damage, would you? All right, let's talk to everybody else real quick. He's like, whew. Careful, that thing might still be out there. All right, let's go outside. Hey, look, it's our boy, remember?
Squid Baron.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? It's just that you guys go outside
Yeah.
and he's right there, right? Like, just, he's there, right? He's like, oh, there you are.
Squid Baron?
He's like, good. For a minute there, I thought you couldn't hear me knocking.
That was you?
Yeah, so that was him banging on the sub. You put us all in danger. He's like, whatevs. Listen, this is important, which is why I need to talk to you. And then, is this about the missing girls? I have no, sorry. He says, I have an idea for, so he just ignored what she said. He's like, I have an idea for a video game. Picture this.
Not now.
Yeah, so she's just annoyed. And he's like, hear me out. This is awesome. I will be the star and...
I said not now.
Yeah, I love that. And look at her little spray. Even the little spray is just like pissed off. She's like ready to square up and throw hands. Look at her.
Yeah.
They said, we are in extreme danger down here. This place is home to foul creatures that will gobble you up in one bite. Ellipses. You know, you're right. Better to show you. Let me go set up. Yeah, so he just totally ignored what she said. She's just like, yeah, you know, I'll just show you the game. And she's like, the Squid Baron is on this island too?
Aw.
She's like, ugh. As if I didn't have enough to deal with. All right, so yeah, Squid Baron ran off somewhere, so he's here. So we'll have to see if we see him again soon. As we're running around, but I was going to mention about the whole Princess Peach Showtime game. So, positives. I like that Princess Peach finally got another game. It's been like 20 years, right? It's been ever since Super Princess Peach. So it's cool to see her have another game. That part is awesome. I also really like... I don't think I have enough magic. I did not have enough magic. That sucks. Okay, so we're gonna have to see about that later. So yeah, it's really cool that we got another game. That part is great. I really like the gameplay is actually pretty fun. It's really cool that you get to like do all these different like moves and stuff as her. That part was really good. So like, just like, oh my god, I'm looking at just saved because I'm trying to get that guy, but it's kind of hard because he like disappears and like But anyway, at least we had to just save, so that's fine. And I'm just gonna ignore these enemies for now. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, I like the whole aesthetic of the game. I think it's really cool that she finally, got another game. So like that part's really fun. All of the moves and stuff are really cool. So all of that really enjoyable. I also like the enemy, the main enemy. The Madam Great is her name. She's cool. Like she's kind of underdeveloped, but I still like the idea of her and how she's like this evil, lady that she has like a whole troop, like this evil troop, and you have to watch her gameplay. But the point is that stuff I like. There's like a lot to like, right? The only thing I don't like is that sometimes like what you need to do isn't very clear. Like sometimes it's like it's almost like too easy, I guess. Like there's stuff that you like think like you like kind of overthink it. Like there's like all these detective levels that in any other detective game you investigate everything, right? And then you use, oh my god, I'm trying to reach that bat, whatever. You investigate everything, and then based on all of the, investigating everything, you kind of put your clues together, and then that's kind of how you decide what like the answer is, right?
Yeah.
Here it's weird because you do like talk to people, you kind of look at stuff, but it's still very different. You only really do the like the main, like investigate thing when you know what the answer is, to kind of say, here's the answer, and then that's what like progresses the game.
Oh.
So
Okay,
it's really...
then pretty much you have to go around, find enough clues then, and then once you have found all of that, then you know what it is, then you move on.
Yeah, but there's not really clues. It's just kind of like, oh, talk to some people, I guess. And like, it's weird. Like, it's not at all the way you would think it would be to investigate any other game. It's very strange. Like, it's like they tried too hard to simplify it to the point that it makes it weird. And even then, it's not exactly what you think. Like, I still have like one that sticks to my mind where it's like, oh, you're chasing this guy and you're supposed to be tailing him, right? And he goes into this area where there's like, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I did not expect the guy to just come down from the ceiling. Crap, that totally screwed me up. Well, that sucks. Okay. So there's this guy that you're tailing him, and he goes into this area, right? where there are like 3 or 4 doors that each of them has like something different on it. Like one has, let's say, it's not what it has, but let's just say like, oh, one has, let's say like a heart, and one has a star, and one has a 4-leaf clover, and one has, I don't know, just you get the point, right? And so you would think, oh, what I have to do is there's going to be something to investigate, right? Like detective vision to show his footprints of what way he went. Or, oh, if I talk to like the NPC, it'll give me a hint like, oh, as the guy ran by, I couldn't help but notice that he had a little 4-leaf clover pin or something, right? Something like that, right?
Yeah.
No. There literally is no hint about anything like that. You just have to correctly guess which way he went.
Oh, okay.
And if you guess wrong, you lose like a piece of life. And that's it. You just literally have to guess. And that's so weird because that's not how the games usually work. So like I'm telling you, like there's just some stuff where it's like really unclear of what it wants. It's like you just have to like guess or like get lucky. It's like really strange. It kind of goes against what you know about how games like this work and stuff. And then the collectibles are terrible. And any other game, well, not any other game, that's a lie too. But usually any other game, you know, it encourages you to investigate and explore like the whole area. And it's like, oh, let's say I went all the way to like the right fork in the road. And like, oh, there's, you know, I went to the right fork in the road. But I think that's progress. So let me go back and let me go to the left side. And if there's a collectible, I'll collect that and then come back and investigate, right? That's usually how it works in games, right? Here, it's like, no, it's like you have to know which way to go ahead of time. Because if you go the wrong way, you missed out. And you would have to replay that level to get what you missed. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. So it's actually up I have to go. So let me go up, back up. Yeah, so it's really awkward. So it's like, oh, you know, I went the wrong way. Can I go back? Oh my gosh, she keeps hitting stuff. It would be like, yeah, I went the wrong way. Can I go back this other fork in the road so I can get the collectible I missed? 90% of the time, no. You're gonna have to replay the whole level if you're interested in getting that collectible that you missed. Yeah. And that means replaying the whole level. Like there's no like chapter select or anything. You have to do the whole thing over again, which is super annoying. And then let's say that it's like, oh, you know, there's like some sort of big action set piece, right? Same thing. If there's like a big action set piece and you're like, oh, you know, I accidentally, you know, same thing, missed, you know, a thing. It's like, no, it's like you have to know which way to go ahead of time. Like I'm telling you, it's really weird. It's like you have to like know either ahead of time or as you're replaying it, you have to remember like, yes, this was the part where I have to like, you know, stick to like, you know, the top of the screen because there's going to be this enemy to like shoot. And when I shoot them, they're going to drop like a collectible. Like everything is very much in that style where it's like, it punishes you for not knowing what you have to do, but like, how would I know if this is like the first time I'm playing it? Yeah. So a lot of stuff is like that. So trying to get like all the collectibles and all the stuff, it is like a super hassle. So that part was very annoying. So like, I don't know, man, like the game is fun, but like all of the collectibles and stuff are like a big hassle. Like it's like, oh my God, it's like so annoying, man. So I don't know, man, like there's stuff about the game that's really good, but all of like the collectible stuff, all of like the stuff involving that, it's just a huge pain in the ass, which really sucks.
So like in terms of collectibles, what do they do?
It's usually outfits, which is kind of the whole point, right? Like you want to get the outfits because it's kind of like, okay, cool, I want to see, you know, what does this outfit do? Not what does it do, but what does this outfit look like? What does that outfit look like? Stuff like that. And then there's like these little gems that you do need them to make progression. Like you never need all of them, but you still kind of want to have enough to like, get to like the next like level and stuff. And so it's kind of like it's in your best interest to try to collect them all, right? Because you don't know how many you're gonna need. So it's like a whole thing like that, right? So I don't know. It's just like a whole weird thing. Okay, so let's talk to Squid Baron real quick.
Move it, Squid Baron.
Oh, she's so pissed off. She says, I need to find the missing girls now. Yeah, I am moving out of your way. Totally. But first, I need to show you my awesome game idea. Imagine this. You play as the bold and daring Squid Baron. Why? Duh. Fantasy fulfillment. Whose fantasy? Yours. Shh, you're interrupting. Your quest is to find 3 Dragon Ball... Oh, no, not Dragon, sorry. 3 Dagron balls that are hidden about. Only by their might can the land be saved. Fine. But after that, you leave. Ahem. According to prophecy, you're the only one who can wield the Dagron balls. And that's because you bear the mark of the champ on your left hand.
This is dumb.
Yeah, I love that she said that. If I'm a squid, which hand is my left hand? Enough. Learn by doing. You'll find the 3 Dagron balls trapped inside the statues that I put them in. Go now.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know the statues we saw? I think that's the ones we have to like go back to, but we don't really have any energy, so we'll have to see how that goes. So let me just talk to him one more time. And now a hint. Use your powers to wake up the statues. Come back here when you have found all 3 Dagron balls. Yep, so there we go. So, you know, we didn't do it. I don't know if you can do it ahead of time. We might have been able to. I'm not too sure. But basically, because we didn't do it earlier, we got to go and we've got to find the statues and we got to, you know, get his Dagron balls. But that'll be next time.
No.
So yeah, guys, I know. I'm disappointed too. But what can I do? You know, it just, you know, I have to stop here, you know?
2-hour episode.
Oh God, right. There you go, guys. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed me talking about Princess Peach Showtime, and if you're interested, trust me, I'm not saying don't play the game. I still think it's really fun, and I still think you should support the game because it's really cool to see Princess Peach have a new game. But it has its issues. But, you know, if you want to know more, go check out the LP that I did with Legend of Jonathan. You know, hint, hint. And besides that, you know, thank you to Terrific. It was great having you for this episode, and I'm glad that I'm glad that you figured out your Norton problem.
Oh yeah. Now time to become like one Jeremy.
Oh, exactly. And you know, date all those MILFs and stuff in your area.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, guys, but you know, we'll continue next time. We'll try to get the Dagron balls. Until then, hope everyone has a good one, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.